Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and we got Game 7 today. It's gonna be super exciting. I thought I'd make a video about it because I haven't posted in a while, and also Game 6 was such an insane game. So the Nationals won Game 6. I think my last video was the beginning of the World Series, like before the beginning of the World Series, where I predicted the Nationals in 7 games. And it could very well happen. It's been a really weird World Series too, by the way, because the first 2 games of the World Series, the Nationals win at Astros Stadium, Minute Maid Park, and then they go to Nationals Park. The Astros win 3 straight, and then the Nationals win a huge Game 6, which they had already lost 3 games in a row, and then they brought momentum back to their side to play Game 7, and today is Max Scherzer versus Zack Greinke. Max Scherzer, probably the best pitcher in baseball, and Zack Greinke, who's really good, obviously future Hall of Famer, but he hasn't really had that good of a playoffs. His ERA is like 5 in the playoffs, so it's looking really good for the Nationals. I got my prediction before the World Series of the Nationals winning in Game 7 on the line. I also have my before playoff predictions where I predicted the Nationals to win it all. It's all going down today. Today is pretty much a holiday, Game 7. So many teams play, if you do 160 whatever by times 30, thousands of games played, all for this one game. There's nothing like it in any other sport. And why don't we talk about Game 6 for a minute? Because the Nationals won 7-2, so it was a 5-run win, so it wasn't that close. But the whole game was really good. In the first inning, Trea Turner started off the inning with an infield single. Then Anthony Rendon, he had an amazing game, 5 RBIs. He hit an RBI single in the first. Bottom of the first inning, Alex Bregman came up, hit a bomb. He carried his bat like all the way to first. This was the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. He just carried his bat all the way to first base, tried to hand it off to the first base coach, and then the first base coach thought he was going for the high five, and then the bat just dropped in between first and second base. I'm completely fine with players bat flipping. I actually want way more of that, way more of players showing excitement, but Alex Bregman carrying his bat all the way to first base, it was just really odd to me. Before that, George Springer hit a double, advanced to third. He went home on a Jose Altuve sac fly. And then Alex Bregman did that, which was really odd. But then Juan Soto got revenge for it. Juan Soto hit a bomb, 450-foot second deck bomb, and Juan Soto carried his bat all the way to first. That was hilarious. I thought that was awesome. Alex Bregman, I don't know what he was doing. He looked a little bit like a clown there, in my opinion. That just looks like, there's certain celebrations to me that look like you're trying to show up another team. I definitely think he wasn't trying to, but he just looked really bad doing it. And I love like bat flip stuff like that. I think what Jose Bautista did was fine. He was obviously hype, but carrying your bat past first base is just really odd. And it was just a really weird thing that he did. I don't think he meant to do it. It was just something that happened when he hit it. But yeah, it was really weird. So there was 2 home runs in, I think it was the 5th inning. Adam Eaton hit a line drive home run down the right field line, then Juan Soto, double-decker. So the Nationals were winning 3-2. Then Anthony Rendon, clutch again. He hit a 2-run bomb, but that was actually after Trea Turner, this super weird runner's interference play where basically he hit an infield single. There's a runner in first already, Yan Gomes. He hit a leadoff single. If you guys haven't seen this, I'll show it right here, but Trea Turner hit like a swinging bunt basically down the third base line. Catcher picked it up, threw it to Yuli Gurriel at first base. He reaches over for it. The throw was to the right, and then basically Trea Turner runs into Yuli Gurriel's glove. Well, he didn't run into it. Yuli Gurriel stuck his glove out too far, and then it hit Trea Turner. That's just a simple inside and outside play where they're obviously throwing the ball inside the base pass, and then he just threw it like right in the middle, not inside or outside, and then they threw the ball like right in the runner's path, and Trea Turner just ran into it. He obviously didn't mean to, so there shouldn't be runner's interference. Basically, when the play happened, Trea Turner ran to second, Yan Gomes went to third, but then the umpire immediately overturned the play, called it a runner's interference because he thought the runner was too far inside. And that's just not a play that an umpire calls. Even if Trea Turner was inside the base pass, you shouldn't be calling that yourself. You should bring over the other umpires. He called it immediately. they had to try to overturn it. Basically the dumb overturning rule is that if there's a play called and it wasn't a team's challenge, but when you're reviewing any call, like there has to be complete evidence that the play can be overturned, and there wasn't. Basically Trea Turner is the first probably 70 feet of his run to first base was inside the base path, but the rule is as long as you change and move back straight and you're going forward, as long as you're like not inside or outside the base path when you're going through first base, then there's no interference. Obviously, if you look at the last few seconds before he touches first base, he is literally like perfectly in the middle, and it was just a bad throw. It was just the catcher's fault. I think it was Maldonado behind the plate. I'm not sure who it was actually yesterday. Or it was probably Robinson Chirinos. He threw it in the middle of the base path. It made Yuli Gurriel like reach out and then have his glove get hit by Trea Turner. Basically, that was a really weird play. I just talked a little bit too long about it, but I kind of ranted. It was just a terrible play. They shouldn't be making that bad calls in a World Series. I don't know what the umpire's name, but I don't know what his name is, but I don't know how he's umpiring the World Series if he's gonna make that terrible of a call. But anyway, it didn't matter because Anthony Rendon comes up and he hits a 2-run home run. He's been this World Series MVP. He could be the NL MVP too this year. He's been unreal. And then in the 9th inning, he comes up and hits a 2-run double, makes it 77-2. Anthony Rendon, amazing. And I definitely have confidence in the Nationals. It's just been a super insane World Series again, and a super weird one. The road team has won every game so far. That's one reason why I got the Nationals. Another reason, they have the best pitcher in baseball going out there, Max Scherzer. And the Astros don't have a good playoff pitcher, basically. And I don't think he's going to do good at Game 7. Also, Nationals have momentum from last game. And I think the Nationals are going to take it home. My playoff prediction, my bold prediction actually worked out with the Nationals making it all the way. I had them beating the Yankees, which was kind of dumb. I should have just predicted them beating the Astros because I thought the Astros were going to beat the Yankees. I just wanted to make more unique predictions. But hey, my Nationals prediction has worked out. It's pretty dope. Let me know in the comments who you think will win today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Game 7 is going to be amazing. Stay tuned for it. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.